we have now the NFL season kicks off 2 weeks from tonight. So I figured this would be a great time to talk some football. And definitely can't wait for the NFL season to kick off 2 weeks from tonight as the Kansas City Chiefs starts defending their title against the upstart Detroit Lions. We all know that they're coming off of winning their second Super Bowl in 3 years as they came from behind, defeated the Philadelphia Eagles in last year's Super Bowl 57. Pat Mahomes did Pat Mahomes things once again and took home his second Super Bowl MVP. So I have this question. Will the Chiefs repeat as Super Bowl champs? Now, I've taken a poll on this here in the community section of my YouTube, and let me show you the results so far. Okay, right now it is 47% no, 33% yes, and 20% say wait and see. So that's where people are with the Chiefs repeating as champs. Now, do I think the Chiefs will repeat? It's not guaranteed. Do they have a great chance of repeating? Yes, of course. As long as you got Pat Mahomes at quarterback, Travis Kelce at tight end, Andy Reid as the head coach, they definitely have a great chance of repeating, but nothing's guaranteed. You know, we've seen a lot of teams win titles and never go back to back. It's very hard to repeat because now everyone's gunning for you. Especially all the teams that's at the top that's up there with you. They're figuring out building their teams on how to beat you. Matter of fact, even the Chiefs didn't repeat. Remember, after they won that first Super Bowl against the 49ers, they ended up getting shellacked by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, in that Super Bowl. So it's very hard to repeat. That's why it's been only a few teams that have repeated, like the Cowboys, the Patriots, the Steelers, the Broncos. But they definitely have a great chance of repeating. I mean, now the offseason was pretty quiet for them. They brought back a lot of their players, such as Derek Nottie, also Phil Hoskins. They re-signed their punter, Tommy Townsend. Also, they signed Richie James as well as Deion Bush. So the offseason has been pretty quiet for them. But the Chiefs, how they draft and do free agency, they find players to fit their offensive scheme and their defensive scheme. They find, wide receivers that can stretch the field for Mahomes, since a lot of defenses focus on Kelce. Also, they find running backs that may not be downhill runners, but they definitely can move the chains, like they brought back McKinnon, who was definitely a pretty good third down back for them, especially in the playoffs. And also, they have a pretty nice defense. Now, we all know Chris Jones is holding out right now. He's not in training camp because he's trying to get extension from the Chiefs. I think they'll definitely work that out at some point. I'll be very shocked if they don't work that out because he's one of their best players on defense, and I think he's underrated as a defensive end. I think he does not get enough props for what he does. They also let Frank Clark walk away, walk on over to division rival Denver, as he was a part of their 2 Super Bowl championships. But I'm in the wait and see camp because, like I said, it's very hard to repeat, and there's no guarantee you are going to repeat. Now, they have a great chance of repeating because you got Pat Mahomes, Travis Kelce, and Andy Reid, but it's no guarantees because new teams rise up every year. There's always new teams rising up, and sometimes a team can, you get the wrong matchup, they can send you home, just like the Cincinnati Bengals did a couple of years ago in the AFC Championship game. No one saw that coming, that a team like the Bengals would knock off a team like the Chiefs in the AFC Championship game. Chiefs fans, I'm sorry to bring that up, but hey, I'm just putting the facts out there. But it's definitely going to be interesting to see, what happens with the Chiefs this season, whether they do win a second straight Super Bowl or not. But I'm not going to say they're going to repeat, and I'm not going to say they're not going to repeat. But they have a great chance of repeating. They definitely got a great chance. Like I said, as long as you got Pat Mahomes, Travis Kelce, and Andy Reid, you definitely have a great chance of winning a Super Bowl. But you never know. You might just run up on the wrong team, whether it be in the playoffs or in the Super Bowl, just like they did against Tampa Bay a few seasons ago. But the Chiefs definitely have a great chance of repeating, and it wouldn't surprise me if they went back-to-back this season.
Listen up, sports fans. Your favorite sportsbook, BetUs.com, is back for our 28th year of NFL action. With the industry's biggest sign-up bonus of up to 200%, BetUS offers our members the opportunity to cash in on all your favorite sports, including NFL, NBA, MLB, and more. We've also got hundreds of new casino games, including the coolest new European slots, and our live dealers are waiting for you at the table. Sign up at BetUS.com today to get into the action. BetUS, where the game begins.